there's always something comforting about diving into a new Atelier game. Whether it's the synthesis systems, the charming characters, or exploration and resource gathering, the series has managed to maintain a distinct identity while constantly evolving. Now, Atelier Yumia, the Alchemist of Memories in the Envisioned land, is here with a unique premise. A world where alchemy is no longer revered, but feared. The very practice that has shaped countless Atelier adventures is now seen as a taboo art, setting the stage for what I feel could be one of the most intriguing entries in the franchise. That willingness to push beyond the expected is evident from the very first scene. Unlike previous titles, which often kinda delay the reveal of their antagonist until the midpoint, Atelier Yumia wastes no time introducing the figure at the heart of its conflict. The game opens at a climactic confrontation before pulling players back to an earlier point in Yumia's journey, allowing them to see firsthand how events unfold leading up to that moment. It comes off as a structural shakeup that signals Atelier Yumia is willing to take risks, both narratively and mechanically. Alchemy has always been at the core of the Atelier series, but Atelier Yumia takes a different approach by placing it under suspicion. Yumia's world bears the scars of a civilization that once flourished through alchemy, but ultimately crumbled under its power. Instead of being a widely accepted craft, alchemy is now regarded with distrust, if not outright hostility. That shift adds weight to Yumia's role as an alchemist, as she is currently working against the world that has already made up its mind about what she represents. The ruined continent of Valles holds remnants of the past, offering clues about what went wrong and why the people who remain fear alchemy's return. Where past games focused on mastering recipes for the joy of creation, Yumia's journey carries a more urgent undercurrent where alchemy may be her greatest tool, but is also a source of danger. The new alchemy system reflects this shift in tone, introducing a more intricate crafting process that emphasizes control and adaptation. Instead of simply combining ingredients and hoping for the best, Yumia is able to manipulate alchemy cores, each representing different aspects of an item. By switching between cores mid-synthesis, players can customize their creation with precision, adjusting traits and effects to suit their needs. To add another layer to the system, crafting releases floating mana particles that must be collected to enhance item quality. This is a small but impactful detail that forces players to think beyond material selection. It manages to force whoever's playing to understand how mana interacts within the synthesis process. On the other hand, there's also simple synthesis. This ensures that crafting isn't always a time-consuming endeavor, allowing for quick on-the-go item creation without breaking the game's flow. Fans of the series will know that crafting becomes much more necessary in the later parts of the game, so the auto functionality is also just a great touch for these low-quality early synthesis items that need to be crafted. Combat in Atelier games has evolved over time, and Atelier Yumia takes another leap forward. Battles now feature real-time movement, giving players the ability to attack in both melee and ranged modes depending on the enemy. The shift in this new battle system allows for more strategic positioning, and with the addition of real-time dodges and parrying, fights demand sharper reflexes more than ever. A well-timed precision counter rewards defensive play, while friend actions offer powerful team-based attack when enemies are stunned. The result is a system that feels dynamic without discarding the tactical roots that longtime fans might appreciate. I guess you can say it feels more like an evolution rather than a reinvention, and one that suggests Atelier Yumia wants its action to feel as meaningful as its alchemy. Beyond crafting and combat, Atelier Yumia offers a world that encourages curiosity. The Valles continent is filled with ruins, puzzles, and hidden secrets, but it's also home to the mana-bound areas.
なんか胸が苦しい。呼吸も深くできない。
精神に影響した高濃度マナによる弊害です。 落ち着いて速やかにここから脱出してください。
These regions are where mana has pulled to dangerous levels to the point where they consume mana energy, forcing Yumia to carefully manage her resources while searching for ways to clear the area. This ties into the energy core, which plays a vital role in exploration, allowing Yumia to interact with her environment in ways that feel purposeful rather than purely aesthetic. From shooting distant materials with her staff to setting up campsites where she can rest and cook, exploration comes off as it's designed to give players agency over how they approach this world. Instead of passively moving through environments, Yumia is actively reshaping them. There's this immense sense of scale while traversing the open world, which I should add is enormous. If you see an area, you can likely get there, but on your way expect to see secret dungeons, puzzles, and treasures to distract you from your goals. Further, among the new mechanics, Atelier customization stands out as a feature that reinforces the game's themes. Rather than inheriting a single workshop, Yumia can construct multiple ateliers in specific regions and use them as fast travel, but here you can tailor them to suit her needs, as well as her parties. This system was kind of touched on in the Ryza trilogy, but the customization options here are far more expansive. The cool thing about the system is that players are incentivized to customize rooms to receive rewards from other characters. Hitting the milestones of an aesthetically pleasing Atelier base didn't overwhelm me as much as I thought it would, because let's be honest, players who don't want to customize rooms hate being forced to use that feature, but I felt like the controls and navigation of this base customization were as deep as I wanted them to be. It works to just place things anywhere in a room, but if you take the time and organize everything that you put down, you'll be proud of what you created. In many Atelier games, alchemy is about self-expression. Players refine their crafts by making discoveries and go on an adventure with their friends. Atelier Yumia, the Alchemist of Memories, and the Envisioned land builds on that foundation, but instead of treating alchemy as a universal accepted force, it casts it as something feared and misunderstood. That small change shifts the stakes considerably, making Yumia's journey less about perfecting her skills and more about proving why her craft still matters. By upending the traditional flow of its story, layering its mechanics with added depth, and encouraging players to reclaim a world that has turned its back on alchemy, Atelier Yumia positions itself as a bold step forward for this series. It's a game that doesn't seem to be afraid to ask what happens when the foundation of this series is shaken, and that willingness to take risks might just be its greatest strength. Atelier Yumia, the Alchemist of Memories, and the Envisioned Land will be released for Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series X, and PC on March 21st, 2025. Now, enjoy some gameplay.
薬の材料じゃ金儲けはできないな。
そやこれって何これ真面目に頼むよ倒れろ
も真面目だろうが。
倒れろ終わらせるみんな気をつけて甘いいやちょっと離れるね
力が
届くもう一撃
俺の限界は俺が決める。
マナエナジー補充完了。
エナジーの残りには常に気を配ってないと。
ここでエナジーが切れれば取り返しのつかない事態になりかねないからな。
行くよお兄ちゃんビッグファイヤーストライクアーツとどめ
いいぞイリア。
まだ逃がさないそうだ
力が
それ
アッパーブロー。警戒しろ。強烈なのが来そうだ。
これが私の可能性
これでまた誰かを守れる。
私史上最高更新中 しよう。これでいけるはず。何持ってたかな。これがいいかも。
正確な包帯を使うとそれだけで安心感があるが、
さすが錬金術師、手慣れたもんだな。
荷物持ちすぎかな。ポーチの形が変わっちゃうかも。これでよし。あれはお前。
ああ、間違いない。
さて、なぜ人がここにいる？
こいつ道具だけじゃなくて言葉まで。
こいつが。
お兄ちゃん、
言葉が通じるならばむしろ好都合。ユーステラ騎士団所属ビクトル・フォン・デューラン。我が領地を襲いマナ災害を引き起こしたのは貴様だな。名を名乗れ。
戦を知らぬ現代の軍人。ベスペル。俺も国のため命を捧げた人。
あんたを倒してみんなの仇を討つ。私たちはそのためにここまで来た。
弱者をいたぶる趣味はないが、切り捨てることへの躊躇もない。アラディスの波動に貴様ら下船の民は不要。
面白い。
お前がいなければあの事故は起きなかった。絶対に許さない。
身の程知らず。
Boys,